RAW versus JPEG. It's the quintessential photography argument and misconception. We're going to talk about it today. Let's go. Hi you guys, and welcome to the Kindred Presets YouTube. If you are from our other video, I do have two hands. I'm Jennefer Wilson. I'm the owner and creator of Kindred Presets, and just so excited to dive in with you guys today on the difference between RAW and JPEG files. I know that whenever I first got started shooting, the idea of what a RAW file was to me just seemed like it was an unfinished image. So I would take a picture like my camera was already set, I hadn't edited it yet, and I thought that meant it was RAW. It wasn't until about a year later that I learned that was completely wrong. A RAW file is a completely different type of file. And a JPEG is basically already buttoned up. It has all of the finesse. Basically what your camera does is it shoots a completed file. It goes ahead, it takes the photo, and it closes it based on the settings that you've chosen. It says, the photographer already believes that this is good enough, so let's go ahead and close it from any further work. A RAW file takes all of the information you've already provided to your camera for what your look is, and it leaves it open-ended. You can still get all up in there and make changes and tweaks, and then you get to close the file when you save it. The reason why it's important to know these types of distinctions is that if you are shooting in fast environments where you have less control, having the ability to pull your highlights back in if you missed exposure, or recover your shadows, or adjust colors so you can have more of an artistic edge and flair in your images, that's going to be so much easier than with a JPEG. So just like it's hard to change the flavor of a cake when you buy it from the store, it's hard to change the flavor of your photos when it's already complete. But if you have more control to get in there in the ingredients before it goes in the oven, you can do anything, right? So try and think about your files in that way. The reason this is so important, one of the things that we see most often as a preset company is just the ability to change white balance. One of the most simple and basic necessities as a photographer is to be able to change our temperature of our images. And it's so hard to recover when you've fumbled the ball with a JPEG file. But with a RAW, you have so much more levity, so much more distance that you can go, and dare I say, you can recover just about anything. And we're gonna do that in the next video. We're going to look at RAW versus JPEG with auto white balance versus the far ends of the earth with Kelvin white balance, and show you head to head which one's going to win in that situation, and use that as a baseline for all potential changes that you could make inside Lightroom with your finished files. We'll see you there.